Why is it so dark? What could be wrong with this? That's better. Hi everybody. Rainy day. Now guys, I've never seen this before in my life. Rainy day in July. Never seen it before in my life. Oh, we got two ducks fighting again. Oh, I better go there. I better go there. They can kill each other. They just keep on going until the one is so tired he just doesn't get up anymore. And you know, when that happens, it's not just walking out, it's a whole distance that I have to go. I have to go so far to reach. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, I can take this with. This is for the guinea pigs. Just some carrots. Let's go check it out quickly. I hope I am on time. Yeah, I'm coming to check out those ducks. They are so tired already, I can see it. Hey, come on. Get off. So this one he would have lost. And since they've been in the pond, you know, they can drown. Leave him alone now. Come on. Inky. Guys, Inky is such a great duck. This one always wants to bite me. And whenever he wants to bite me, Inky comes and fights him and drives him away. And then I go and I pick Inky up and I hold him close in my neck and I tell him, thank you, Inky, you're so good. You're so nice to me always. He's amazing. He just won't let the others come and hurt me. He actually loves me. I can't believe it. But you can feel it. It's a great feeling when a duck loves you. They are so, I don't know, complicated. They're very complicated. Are you guys going to fight again? I hope not. Whew. So it rained a few minutes ago. It never happens. But hey, the big tamale is clean over there now. I never cleaned the big tamale. And I waited and I thought, I'm not going to clean it. I'm going to wait for the rain. And here it comes. Yeah. Are you guys fine now, Inky? Can I go? Don't be naughty. I already fed them. Let me just throw some of these carrots out for the guinea pigs. Just a few. There you guys go. And this I'll give it to them tomorrow. So, yeah. Let's get that back. There they go again. Okay, now this means now I need to isolate one of them. Come on, you. Got you. In there. No, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna sleep there tonight. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get you some water and you're gonna stay there during the night. They will kill each other if you don't act. Let me just get him a bucket, give him water. They already ate. He'll be fine. They like a little bit of mud in their water. Look at this now. Now he's got me. Inky, come and take care of him. He's fighting me. He's trying to bite me. Yeah, I'm rather going to do this because you get up in the morning and he's dead. Then everybody's sorry. Putting him there, putting the sand against it, so can't open it. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning. You'll sleep warm and you will be just fine. Look at this one now. Look at what he looks like. Go take a bath. You can't stand around looking like this. So I do get this problem now and then. Arthur, you guys go back. Thank you. Whew. That's my job the whole day, guys. I have to walk around here, clean up, and make sure there's no fights and everybody's playing nicely and everybody's happy and everybody's tummies are full and that the place is clean. I can do it all. I can't do the place is clean. That one I just cannot do. I've tried. I just don't have the ability to spend hours on a floor getting it sparkling clean. So it's a little difficult. But hey, let's go feed the boys. That's a different start to a life. Put their food over here. Let's take it. Ouch. My wrist. Shouldn't actually carry it like this. I should put it all in. My hand underneath the bucket. Hey, you guys. You're hungry. You're ready. Diego, I just should have let you go and take those two ducks apart. You'll do it much quicker than I would have done it, eh? They would just see you and they would fly off and they'll be best friends. Okay, you ready to catch? There you go, Enzo. Oh, almost the most beautiful catch ever. Let me just put this stuff down. Oh. Eat your food, Diego. Here's another one. I already fed them the stuff that was left from yesterday. But I have to say, it's getting less and less every day. So I feel this is not enough food for the tigers. It will be sufficient, but it's not actually enough. When they ate only 3 chickens each of that size and the leftovers, I feel that I can feel it. It's not actually enough. Maybe I'll just get them another one each after the live. Then we can continue with our day. So luckily I started painting this as I'm assembling the whole jungle gym. I'm doing it over, just sealing it off with some paint. So we never get rain this time of the year. But like I said before, if you get a tropical maritime blowing in from the north, it just gets here. So that warm air that carries moisture comes blowing in to us in the south, and when it cools down, it releases the water and it rains. So usually we get cold fronts from the south, from the Cape Town area over there, and then those are high clouds. I think it's cirrus clouds, if my memory serves me right. And they don't carry any or very little moisture, let's just say that. So I've painted that part of the house. Let me just wait. Let's see. I managed to do those bricks over there. Guys, you should see it when you're here. If you look at it through the lens of a camera, you see all of them at once, and that kind of spoils it. If you look at the wall with your eyes, you see maybe 3 or 2 of those spots at a time, and that makes a huge difference to what it looks like. And it looks beautiful. I like it, and it finishes it off very nicely and blends all those different kind of bricks in, so it all looks the same. Yeah, let me see some comments. It's a business. Are you Aussie? Are you asking me? No, I am South African. Yeah, there, Melissa answered for me. Thank you very much, Melissa. Yeah, is it your first time here? Well, here I am, Michael, from South Africa. Yeah, born, bred, right here. A lot of people are always surprised when a person of Caucasian is living in South Africa and they've been living here their whole life. But guys, the Dutch came here in 1652. The Portuguese came here in 1550 or 1558 or something. Can't remember exactly. And then they went back to Portugal, and then they came back again, and they drowned. Yeah, because the Cape Town area is not your friend. Not in that waters. That was Vasco da Gama and Bartolomeus Dias. That's some of the real history of South Africa. The history that's not being taught anymore. That history is now said to be, okay, we don't want to know anything about this. We don't want the kids to learn about this history anymore from how it all started. We want them to learn about the shit going on now. You take your meds, Michelle. South Africans are so unique and well spoken. Why? Yeah, we have to do it. We've got no choice, you know. We have to be able to communicate, and we speak our mother tongue, which is Afrikaans. Ek praat Afrikaans al die tyd. Daar's bitter min wat ek eintlik Engels praat. So as ek met my ma gesels of met enigie van my vriende, praat ek Afrikaans. I just said, when I speak to any of my friends, my mom or anybody, we speak Afrikaans. Afrikaans is a much easier language. It's easier on the tongue. You actually relax when you speak it. And I now and then I do a live in Afrikaans on a different platform, and I'll tell you what, I enjoy talking the Afrikaans. To speak Afrikaans is really it's a totally different thing. I've got some experience in French and so on, but very few people in South Africa speak French. Higher up in Africa, guys, Africa is huge. Don't make a mistake. Africa runs right up to Europe. You can actually walk If you walk through Africa, you're in Europe. So that's like uh, 10 hours flight at 1,000 kilometers an hour. So let's say 11,000 kilometers. That's how high. That's how far it is from us. So Africa is huge. If you go to Cape Town and you go to that part where the two oceans collide with one another, you can see that, and you're standing over there and you look towards Africa, that continent is humongous. It's not it's not an island. I'll tell you that much. I think that is the main part of the world. All the other parts broke off from Africa. Well, Pangoa, like we all learned in school. I don't think they teach that in school either anymore. I don't know, they just don't teach these things anymore. I think a lot of history is going to go unknown. You know what I found really interesting? 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old people, they don't know how to read a clock. The clock with the arms, like we all do, they don't know how to read those anymore. That is strange. So I recently taught somebody who is, and this person wouldn't want to learn it. Didn't want to learn how to do it because it's too difficult. I said, it's not difficult. It's so easy. Let me show you how to do it. And I showed this person how to read that clock. And then, well, it's not that difficult. No, now I know how to do it. Thank you. But that's the kind of thing that is not being taught anymore. We're not teaching people what is 1 plus 1 anymore, or 1 plus 2. If you ask someone a question, how much is 1 plus 1? Immediately they think this must be a trick question. The answer is 2. It's easy. Just answer the question. But that's such a big problem now, especially with the AI taking over all the videos. Guys, we're not going to be able to understand or trust any videos soon. We're going to have to just say, well, it's a video that might have been altered. We cannot believe it. And as it gets easier and easier to make such videos and stuff, it's going to be less and less trustworthy to trust anything, I guess. Wil julle 'n sample hoor van die Afrikaanse taal? Ja, hier gee ek nou vir julle my weergawe van Afrikaans. Dit is hoe dit klink. Dis 'n baie lekker taal om te praat. Ons geniet dit baie. Ons sal dit nooit ophou praat nie. Daar sal altyd Afrikaans reg oor die wêreld gepraat word. Now guys, let me tell you something about the language I just spoke. So that language, I've once heard someone say, hey, you're speaking Old Dutch. And I said, what do you mean? He said, that was the language before Dutch was derived from it. I said, what? Can't be. This is the youngest language in the world. And this person told me, no. This language existed before. Now it is a new language, but it existed before. Now, maybe you guys could tell me something. In the US, look at New York. New York was called New Amsterdam. That was New York's name at one point because it was the Dutch that went there. It's the same people that came to South Africa, that went to America. Just, we don't have many, well, the Irish, my great-granddad was Irish, German, you name it, French. Most French went to Canada, the French-Canadian thing, but there must have been a day when they had to make a decision. When they had to make the decision, what language are we going to speak in the USA? Now, I can only imagine how they made that decision. I mean, if the English were there, they brought English. But if the Dutch were there, they brought Dutch. And they could have maybe had experience in Old Dutch, which is close to what we are talking now, which is Afrikaans. So that gives me the impression that maybe at some point they maybe just had to flip a coin to decide if the US will be English or Dutch. And if if that coin flipped and it landed on the other side, we could have maybe have had the same language. What do you think about that? Isn't that a crazy thought? That Americans maybe could have spoken Afrikaans. Or at least Dutch. Because the oldest house in New York, it's a little house, I saw it. It's a Dutch little house. And it started from there. What do you think about that? That could be an interesting thing to go and invest some time in to get to the bottom of it. Maybe the Americans would have spoken Native American language. There's that, yeah. I think one of my fathers spoke English. That might have been the deciding factor. I don't know. I see them tossing a coin. I just see that in my mind. Dainty, keep quiet. Dainty. Yeah, I would love to know the story around when they decide to make English their official language. And it's not actually English, it's now American. I mean, it's different to what we actually hear usually. So, yeah, look at Enzo. Oh, they've been doing this the whole day. If Diego turns his back, there's Diego, saw him. He just walked off slowly like nothing happened. Can I borrow some brown sugar? But that's a very interesting thing to think about. If we can get a real historian to answer that question, that would be really nice. He goes back, he's got to check if he can find trouble. Yeah. But I guess it's not easy to just change from one language to another. So I guess as people arrived in the US, they had to adapt and say, okay, now the language is English, and we will have to let go of our French, we will have to let go of our Spanish, we will have to get, because that's what happened here in South Africa then. Then everybody, the French, especially, we've got a lot of French surnames in South Africa, but nobody speaks French. I'm the only one. And no one else. They don't even pronounce the surnames, like Dutois or Dubois. They don't even pronounce it that way. They say de Toy, like Labouche. Labouche is a very common surname here in South Africa. And that is pronounced, are you ready for this? Sit down. Are you ready for this? Labuskachni. Labuskachni. That is supposed to be Labouche. So it just shows you how the world was changing all the time, and it's so random. Nobody could ever call what is going to happen in any country. Oh, these dogs are loud. Hey, you guys, are you now done? Done playing? Hey, Enzo? Are you gonna rest? Yeah, you look a little tired. No, they sleep well. These tigers get all their sleep in. The oldest house in New York is Staten Island. Oh, it's in Staten Island. Yeah, I saw it once. I saw a clip or something and I checked it out. I think it was Little Black House. If I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. Yes, Dutch was in the running as well as German. Yeah, Bengal tigers or Siberian tigers. Which is better to paint? Well, I'd say a Siberian tiger is a little tamer when he is younger. That's in my experience. But they all got their own personality. And don't make a mistake, guys. A tiger can decide what he wants to do. He can change his mind at any moment. He is a full conscious being. He's got his instinct that drives him. But if he feels like, now I want to bite this thing, then he makes the decision and he does it. If he decides he does not feel like it now, he don't doing it. And that's the thing about a tiger that I've learned. You can never predict what he will do. If he is nice to you always, he can decide to hurt you today if he wants. He's so unpredictable. Yeah, I have tigers. I've got 2 tigers, and there goes another little one. I've got many cats, tigers. Where's the peacocks? All of the peacocks are dogs. Hey, here's one. Pokey. His name is Pokey, and the name that we give to a peacock in Afrikaans is Pau. That's the name. Pau. Benny, keep quiet. And I just called him Pokey. That means little peacock. But he's not that little anymore. He's beautiful now. Look at that tail. They all ran away when the rain came out. So look at Enzo. Already sleepy. He likes to lie there on that slope. Diego sleeps right here in this corner. This is his favorite corner. But this is very strange that we got rain now. I've never seen rain this time of the year. That's gonna make this tree push out some leaves, some green leaves, like really early this year. I'm gonna say in 5 days we're gonna see the first leaf. But then actually, to be honest, the 1st of August is the day that this tree gets its first green leaf. So I'll be checking it. I'll be watching it. But I think our winter is slowly disappearing, because every year our winter is less and less. Yeah, I don't know where's Diego now. He just walked around the corner. He'll be back in a second. Yeah, can you believe it? All the things that happens in this world and that has happened. But I'd say if you're gonna get a Siberian tiger, he grows a little bigger. Although the last time I seen one, Enzo was just about the same size as C. I have read years ago that the average Bengal tiger is bigger than the average Siberian. I don't think that was true. I think they had an odd uh, sample. I don't think they had, well, what you would call the average ones. I think they just found some big ones and some smaller ones and made that conclusion. But hey, I don't know. They were wrong about many things about tigers that I have seen is not true. Especially being loners. They are not loners. They need company. They want company. They are social. Uh, if they are in a place where there is no food, yes, they will be loners there because they need to look after their tummies. They need to know that they are going to have food, and for that reason, they will fight amongst each other, chasing each other away, trying to get bigger grounds so they can hunt on those grounds. And Pokey, you look like the type that could look very attractive to a tiger as a lunch. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, the big difference between a Siberian and a Bengal is, guys, a Bengal has got short hair, short, smooth hair. They can actually swim really quick. They become like really slick through the water, where the Siberian is like wearing a huge coat. And that's the main difference that I've noticed. And then the stripes on the front paws and the forearms, like Enzo's got, that's Bengal, where the Siberians have got just a brown there. And then the size of the nose, the size of the feet, the size of the tail, and the size of the ears. That is going to tell you it's a Siberian, if it's a fully grown one. If it's a little one, you will have to go on the coat, and on the stripes on the front paws. That is the way I would suggest to determine what they are. Yeah. Let's see. Enzo has a longer face. Yeah, they are totally different from one another. Diego has shorter legs. Toxic treat would be that I could stroke that tiger. You can. There comes a day when you start realizing, okay, it is dangerous and I shouldn't do it. But I can still, when we're by the bars, I do stroke them. And yeah, Enzo likes to act like he's going to bite me. And believe me, it took a while before I realized it was an act. But Diego is very friendly, except when there's food. When there's food around, if you're on my channel and you find the most vicious tiger you've seen in your life, well, that's Diego. He is actually very tame. It's so difficult to explain it. Yeah. They even walk differently. Yeah, the gait. They call it the gait. Is the way that you walk. Guys, look at the sun. It's absolutely beautiful. You're gonna love this. I've never seen the sun like this before. Look at that. Wow. Actually brighter than it shows on the screen. It's like red, red, red. It's not the white at all that it shows on this camera. It is an orange like I could never explain to you. It's a bright, bright orange. It appears white in the camera. You know, tigers have a fire affinity. Now I'm trying to read here and I just looked into the sun. It's bright. The sun looks better than we get here in England. Yeah, that's one thing about the sun. I see a sunset every day and a sunrise. These days I kind of get up early and I can see now it's over here at the moment. Let me see if I can show you. So it's over here at the moment where it's going to go down. But last month it was there and there by those high voltage carriers. So it's moving back every day a little. Every day it will be a little bit further this way. So it will keep on going until it passes right over us. In February, that's when we have our main... Oh no, not in February, in November. And then we will have some rain, November and December. It moves over and then it comes back again for February. And in February, that's when we get our most rain, I would say. According to what I have seen with my eyes, not statistics. Anton the Jager's #1 Aussie fan. Hi Michael, just a bit of Diego's cream fun. So sorry I've been away a long time. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we're working on that cream. It will be back. I think it's gonna be back soon. Thank you very much. Yeah. But hey, where's those sleepy tigers? It's like nothing wants to happen because the tigers are all sleepy. Now look at this cat. Kitty cat, what are you doing there? This is the naughtiest cat I've seen in my life. He never does what he's supposed to. Can you believe it? But it's like the whole country just stops when we kind of experience rain. I don't think we see rain that often as in Europe or even the US. I guess you can't just call it the US, you have to call it by state. But I probably see rain 5 times a year on the road. I don't drive that much, and that's about how many times I see rain. So there goes another peacock. Pokey over here. All of them coming out now. They're all gonna come out to eat. The cats all got a scare with the rain, but that's over now. Yeah, the dogs are quiet. Don't know why. Come on, Diego, lie down. They're so friendly, these two. Because they are enjoying their life here. They've got a peaceful life. Yeah, we can never say that they've got the best life ever, because I mean, if they had some female tigress to join them, they would have been the happiest tigers in the world. But that unfortunately is a little bit of a operation where you need to know you've got enough space and you've got enough ways to keep these boys from fighting. So yeah, but they are very close to happy in the complete sense. But I would have liked to just to be able to take them to a golf course and let them run around. Our golf courses are beautiful, and that would have been nice. Enzo, listen to you. They have a quality life. Yeah, no, they do have a quality life. I do as much as I can to keep them as happy as can be. Feed them daily. They swim, they play. They've got their jungle. They got a nice enclosure that they can go for walks, not damaging their feet. Guys, if you look at a tiger that lives in the wild and you see his feet and you see how they're bleeding from rocks and stuff, then you get a totally different idea on what they go through in the wild. And Thorns, right outside my yard on that side, it was impossible to walk there. You cannot walk there. If I have to tell you how many children I have carried out there and pulled the thorns from their feet so that they could walk home, I can't count them on both my hands. Many. They walk there, they play, and the next moment they start crying and they cannot get out of there. And then I know exactly what is wrong. No, it's not the tiger, it is Thorns. I walk around, I pick the kid up, put him there on the sidewalk and say, let me pull these out of your feet. So I have done that many times. And when you pull them out, you try not to let them break off in the foot. So you take them out nicely. Yeah, things that I've done. This one is sleeping there on the tank. Hey, so the big tamale is clean. It didn't rain absolutely clean, but it's better. All the dust is off. There was a lot of dust. So now there's way less dust. But yeah. Hey, we got him! By accident, we could see him fly up with that big tail. That's a huge tail, guys. I think that's a little bit of a drag for them to carry that tail around, but it sure is beautiful. It wouldn't have been the same if they did not have that tail. So I think the tail should stay. Yeah. Trying to see how this thing is working. I think my comments did stop there for a second. So many things happening over here. Okay, there my comments is moving again. Yeah, he's just being adorable today. Just look at him. Rolling around. Such a strange day. It's like on the other lives, there's always so many things that we can do. Today, so little things to do. There goes Diego. Come on, Diego, get Enzo up so you guys can start playing again. Yeah, pretty soon I will do that platform. I need to do that one as soon as possible. Prevent any injury, and that one. Those are the two that I have to do as soon as possible. Yeah, it's nice to have a relaxed day sometimes. You know, I like to, whenever I have a live going, I would like things to happen, you know. But then again, sometimes things that happen can be devastating. So sometimes it's better to just have a day where nothing is bothering anybody. Everybody's just cool and calm and having a great time. The tiger don't eat the peacock? Yeah, the peacock better stay out of there. Look guys, Diego is not one to play around with. Yes, we all need those days sometimes. Dainty. Nobody knows what Dainty looks like because he keeps on moving. Everybody knows what Benny looks like. But Dainty... You're funny, Dainty. Look at Enzo, he heard Dainty now. Now he's listening. No, I didn't miss your donation. I did see it. I spoke about it. Or was there a second one? You see guys, there's a new something here on this phone. It shows ZAR, but it doesn't show me the amount. I don't know why it doesn't show the amount. So I could go according to the amount. If I could see that change, I know that there was a second donation. But now they don't show me anything of that. So I have got no idea whatsoever if there is a donation. So I did see yours, definitely, and I spoke about it. Here it is. Hi Michael, just a bit for Diego's Green Fund. So sorry I've been away a long time too. No problem. Enzo and Diego's number one Aussie fan. Yeah. Hello from California. Great to have you here. Yeah, we'll see what the weather's going to do tomorrow. Not sure. I've realized that when it looks like this, the chance it's going to look like this tomorrow is big. It's probably going to look like this tomorrow. And slowly it goes away. And you must see the direction the weather is going in. Otherwise, you will never know what's going to happen. But that over there is not weather. That is fire. Everybody at Plastic City now made a fire because of the water. Now they are cold. So they are going to be making fires now everywhere. But I think with this rain, there's going to be no field that would be burning for a day or two. We'll see what happens. Where are the boys? I think this one's going to fly down. You're going to go. Do you want me to lower you down with this lift? So many birds that you hear. The ones you hear over there, those are called hardy-da. They're somewhere in a tree over there. So the other day I saw in the middle of Johannesburg someone taking a picture of peacocks living in a field in Johannesburg, and they just started breeding there, and now they've got young and everything. So they have got the whole family just started to live there. So they will probably adapt to the South African climate and be around much more than before. Is the tiger okay with dogs? Normally if they grow up together they become best buddies. Yes, they do, but when it's a little dog that barks at him all of the time, running next to the fence, they can play like that. But if that dog enters the enclosure, you don't know what will happen. Now, Zach has been in there a few times, sitting there next to the tigers, looking all worried, but the tigers left him alone. There's a video where Zach is, I think it's called OMG. One of the dogs entered the tiger enclosure. You can check it out. And then Zach is sitting there, very, very nervous. This one is Zach. Remember that time, Zach? That was a funny one, eh? When you guys try to be stronger than the tigers. And yeah, I got him out eventually. I said, no, I'm putting down the phone. I'm going in. I'm going to go take him. And I went in and I got him out. I really like him. He's my shadow. I think he is my #1 dog that I have now. Before him, it was Sasha. Sasha was a very, very loyal dog to me. Drinking water, Enzo. Is your bucket empty again? We'll go check. So I've got a new method. I'm doing the chicken at night. And then I get a chance to also watch a few videos and stuff while I'm doing it. In the morning, I don't need to do the chicken. Because guys, the chicken keeps me busy. So, oh yes, I was going to walk to the other side and go close the garage door on the Lumina, because I actually went to buy the food for the ducks today. So I bought a lot of duck food. I'm gonna leave it in the car. I'm gonna use it out of the car, because if you put it down somewhere, mice will start nesting in it if it's for the whole month. So that's why I am not going to remove it from the car. And so far I'm lucky no mouse has ever entered the car. So I'm just going to keep my eye on that, making sure that never happens. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Can you fly up there where Pokey went? Hey Enzo, there you go. Yeah, it's funny. And Enzo likes to start screaming at night these days, and he screams extra loud. It's nice to hear. A lot of people hear him in the area, and they say they love hearing him. So he doesn't bother anybody. It's just something that you don't get the opportunity to listen to ever, unless you live close to a zoo house. But it's a little cool still today. I've got a jacket on. But I think our winters are changing completely. Is a tiger okay with dogs? Oh yeah, I've had that one. Love it when Enzo rolls over and back again. Cute. Yeah, he is just cute. There comes the other one, also up. They like to sleep on the highest roof they can find. I guess they are hiding away from any type of predator that could get them. And that includes rats. But I don't know if they are safe against owls, especially when they're little. Owls could get them. But yeah.
Michael, donation from Michaela.
From Michaela?
Bye, everyone. Thoughts.
Let me just find my way back here. Donation from Michaela? Why didn't I see it? Sorry, Michaela, if I missed your donation. Wait, there, I see one. Michaela! Thank you very much, Michaela. I didn't see it. Thank you very much. How many animals do you have? How many? Well, I've got 64 ducks. A lot of chickens. A lot of cats. I'd say about 110, 120. If I have to take a guess. I only have the 2 tigers. I used to have another one, but he was disabled. And I lost him a long time ago, about 12 years ago.
Bye, everyone. Thoughts. Adios. Same. Sayonara. Seichen. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Ciao. Au revoir. I don't know if I said I'll be the same, but I just said it.
Say it again. It's okay.
All right. Love y'all. Oh, Gary. Happy meals. All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, the hour goes by so quick. Look at Enzo now. He just wants to shout it out. Enzo! Taking a bath now. Yeah, that whole place looks so much different from yesterday with this rain. It's almost like it's a different country now. We see this rain very seldom. But I think we're done for today. Thank you everybody for joining the live. It was nice to speak about so many different topics, from languages to... That's actually very interesting. I think I'm going to go search around a bit to find out when was the decision made for the US to be English. That would be nice to know. Well guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a great day and take care.